Hey, everybody. We've gone through a lot of changes in the past few weeks, and some of those changes have been positive, like how people are living better now. Well, one group especially has been going through some challenges in how to live better now, and they are the graduating high school seniors. With me today are Echo Shaffer from Guyville Catholic High School. Hey, Echo.
Hi.
All right. And Aaron Zavatchan from Connellsville Area High School. Hey, Aaron.
Hey there.
Oh, so glad that you're here today. This is really important that we talk about this, but I think it's really important that you have a voice and that you're able to express the experience you've been going through these past few weeks that have completely changed your life or your plans. You're going down one road and everything is great and everything is right in front of you, and then all of a sudden that stops. And so where do you go from here? It's almost like a bridge. You're coming across a bridge and you know where you're going, but then somebody takes the bridge out of your way. And how do you get from here to there? And how do you hold on right now, right? Okay. So I'd like to be able to just talk to both of you and ask each some questions. So Echo, we're going to start with you with this question. Tell me what was lost in what you've been going through.
Well, the last quarter of my senior year was just gone. Specifically, I think what mattered most to me that I didn't get to do was probably put on my musical. We were 2 weeks away from opening night, so that was tough.
Right. Tell me about that just for a moment, Echo. Tell me what the musical was and what your role in it was.
We were doing The Little Mermaid, and I was playing Ariel, so it was super important to all of us, and specifically to me because she's been like my favorite princess since I was a little kid. So I was really honored to be able to play her, and it got cut short 2 weeks before.
Exactly. You were perfect for that role too. I hope and pray, Echo, that there will be a day where you will be playing Ariel, and I believe that will happen. I do, absolutely do. Tell me what else is missing from your senior year, Echo.
Well, prom is gone now, so we don't get to have a prom. I don't get to have a senior prom, take pictures with my friends.
Right.
Graduation has either been canceled or rescheduled. We haven't decided yet, so I don't get the traditional graduation. No one class of 2020 really does.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Aaron, how about you? Looking at your senior year, you got your musical in by the nick of time. Amazing. Tell me a little bit about that, though, and tell me about what was next for you that you didn't get to do.
Well, I gotta say, my birthday was the Saturday that everything started to shut down, and we went up to Kentucky that day, and they had someone at the front desk calling and making cancellations for everyone after us because they were shutting down. And that really put into perspective, wow, stuff is going to change. My brother didn't get to celebrate his birthday properly, and he's the week after me. I at least got what I had. He didn't, and that was a really big thing for me. Then additionally, the first debate meet that our debate club was actually going to bring non-officers in, and I was going to be one of them, was supposed to be that Monday, and that was canceled.
Okay, all right, okay. And had you been able to do that, what would that have looked like for you? What would you have been debating?
There were, and honestly, I can't remember the specifics of it because it just seems like everything was so long ago now, even though it was a month or two.
Yes. And I have to know too. Oh, let me go back to you, Aaron, for a second. So we know with Echo, she mentioned that graduation plans are just on hold right now till they get probably a little closer and know what they can do. For Connellsville Area High School, do they know what they're going to do at this point yet?
That's hard to say. We'll say that. We have a contingency plan in place and then a contingency plan for the contingency plan. So right now it's looking like the 26th of June is going to be our commencement. We still aren't going to have our Vespers, Baccalaureate, whatever term you'd like to use, which kind of hurts for me because being in chorus, that's always been a big part of the graduation for me. But for commencement, it's probably going to end up with that date. And I'm happy that we at least have something in the ground ready to go with that.
Right, something final. On that same note, I do note that both of your schools have done something to special to acknowledge the seniors. At least one thing that I know of. For Echo and for Gaibu, I saw that you had a parade yesterday. What did that look like, and where did you go? And just tell me. And I saw these cars were so decorated, like whoa, beautiful. Tell me about your parade yesterday.
It wasn't anything big, but we just met in the student parking lot and just drove through the driveway of Geibel with all the teachers standing there, clapping, saying congratulations. They gave us signs. They gave us a little box with like our honor cords and stuff. And we decorated our cars. My car was covered in chalk markers. It was a sweet thing. I'm glad we got something.
That's neat.
Uncertainty.
When you did that, then the seniors came together and you at least got to see them.
Yeah.
Got to see your classmates. That was very special. That was a beautiful thing that they did for you, for the seniors at Geibel. Really, really special. Yeah. Aaron, I know that if you go between Connellsville High School and the junior high on the hill, there's all these signs, and every sign has the name of a graduating senior. Tell me what that looks like and what that meant to you.
To me, that's really a sign of the fact that our teachers care, because that wasn't from the district itself. That was from the teachers union. And it really meant a lot to me because one of the teachers who really coordinated the effort was Mrs. Amy Witt. And she was my computer science principles teacher last year. And then this year, she helped me put together a wonderful project for the district, our student activities database. And it really meant a lot that she was, after having already done so much for me, that she was going to take that one step further. And with all the teachers doing it with her, it was a lot to see that.
That's awesome. The teachers in both cases have expressed and shown the students how much they care. It'd be interesting to talk to the teachers. I'd love to be able to do that, maybe even one of the next Zoom series here. But tell me, how are you getting through it? How did you get through this? What are you doing? We'll go back to Echo on that. How have you gotten through these past few weeks?
Well, staying in touch with my friends has been a huge thing because obviously that's what most of us are missing the most, is seeing our friends every day in school. And so I've been FaceTiming my friends very, very often. Just saying hi, keeping in touch, checking, because this can be a very hard time whenever someone's isolated. It can be very hard for them. So just checking in, saying hi, keeping updated.
That's good. That's real good. Excellent. How about you, Aaron? How are you getting through it?
I've made a few changes, honestly. I've always been one to sort of text my friends and try to brighten their day with the occasional meme. That's just how I am. But lately I've also taken on a job at Martin's, which was great. And now I'm getting to see a couple of my friends as coworkers. So it's great to be able to catch up with them, even if it's just in the couple moments that we get to see each other at work.
That's great. That's awesome. And even being at Martin's is our local food store here in Connellsville. And what's kind of neat about that too, I just want to say, is that you're seeing your friends and you're seeing familiar faces. And I think that what both of you are doing, Echo, you're FaceTiming, and the importance of having a routine in the day allows you to have some control over your day, and I think that would be everything in helping you move forward on this for sure. So what is next for both of you? Where are you? What are your plans after graduation? What's next? We'll start with Echo.
Well, after graduation in the fall, I'm going to heading up to New York City for AMDA College and Conservatory, majoring in music theater. So that's exciting.
That's very exciting. Congratulations to you on that. Your entire high school career, you've been involved with musical theater. You're an amazing singer and actor, and I know you sing in church as well. And so you use your voice to really, brighten and lift the lives of others. So I'm so happy that you're going to get to continue to do that and pursuing that in your career. That's awesome.
Okay.
And Aaron, you're similar, very much so. You're certainly the actor and the entertainer. So tell me, what are your plans going forward?
My plans are more vaguely cultural, I guess you could say. I'm not going so much into a specific field of culture, but to anthropology, which is the overall study of culture. And I'll be studying that at Pitt Greensburg.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Really great. So I can ask, this whole experience that you've been going through, how has it prepared you for going forward or for the future? Has it prepared you? Echo, we'll start with you.
I honestly hate to say it, but I don't think it has. I don't think staying inside my house in a small town has prepared me at all for going into a huge city like New York City and making new friends, and it just seems like it hasn't prepared me, but it has prepared me to, I guess, roll with the punches and go with the flow.
Okay, let me just mention something on that note, and I hear you on that. It's kind of like the opposite. You're about to go into a big new world, and you're coming from a quarantine state. So the good part on that is that everybody else that comes there will be too. And then when you are able to be together at school, you will all have this commonality, this common experience that you've all come from. I anticipate that it's going to draw you closer to your classmates and the friends that will become your friends for life. So you're just you're in this limbo state right now, and it's hard. But the quarantine, I'm wondering too, though, if it maybe helped you for any of those days you have to hunker down and you're studying and you have to be alone. I hope that it has. But I hear what you're saying is completely the opposite of what you want to be able to prepare for going to New York City. I hear you on that. All right. Aaron, how about you? Has this prepared you in any way?
Personally, I have, but I absolutely understand where Echo's coming from when she says the opposite. As for me, because, I picked up a job, I have done stuff like that, I'm preparing for going out into the real world with, personal finance, stuff like that. When I have to take care of myself, I'm laying the foundation of understanding how right now.
Very good. That's awesome. You're not sitting still, you're doing things, and that is preparing you. That's great. So you're both, I'm really glad that you said that, Echo. It's absolute reality. And Aaron, it's a great solution too for what anyone is going through right now. We'll end on this. Tell me one positive thing, and maybe that was it, Aaron, for you, but we'll go back to Echo. What one positive thing has come out of this time that you want to hold on to going forward?
Well, I actually have more time on my hands, so I've actually picked up working out, and so I work out way more than I did beforehand, and that's definitely good health-wise. So I definitely want to hold on to that.
That's great. That is a lifetime achievement right there if you can do that. That's awesome. Perfect. How about you, Aaron?
Like you said, holding on to the job would be pretty nice, but I think there's a lot more to it than just that. I really feel like I've grown as a person in other ways as well, and just have also gotten a lot closer to my family, and I think that's a good thing that I'd really like to hold on to. I'm with my family better than I was before. I wouldn't say closer so much as just when I'm around them, it's a bit more pleasant, even though there's a lot of times where we do get nippy at each other. We understand right now, just we're stuck together, and we're doing a great job of being stuck together, all things considered.
That's great. You have a brother?
I have a brother and a sister.
Very good. Okay. And I know, knowing both of you, I know that both of you have your families are close. You know, Echo, you're so close with your wonderful mom, and Aaron, your families. You both come from beautiful families, and that togetherness. I know even with Aaron, I know your family does a lot of outdoor activities, so they're pretty amazing as well. And think that your families are also going to get you through this for sure, right? Okay, all right. Well, thanks so much, guys, for being with us. You were really important to be able to hear from you, to be able to hear what you're experiencing through all this. And I think that in 5 or 10 years from now, when you're looking back, you are going to be in a different place for sure. You're going to be in a different place a year from now, right? And I think that you're going to come out of this better and stronger because of it. And that first class reunion that you go to, you're going to have a lot to talk about. I know that for sure, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay. All right, well, thanks so much again to both of you. Thank you for being with us on Living Better Now. As we can see, these students are so resilient. They've been going through so much, and they have so much to teach us about living better now. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.